If I can make like a protein-packed French toast.
You can make it. That's a thing. That's the real thing. I have recipes.
For protein-packed French
videos
toast?
saved. Yeah, that have recipes for protein French toast.
Are they TikTok recipes?
Some of them.
Dude.
And some of them are just YouTube.
I've had to delete so many food recipes from TikTok that I've saved.
Because you never actually made anything.
That and workout videos.
I don't save them to my phone. I just save them on the app.
Oh, I save them straight to my phone.
Oh, you save them on the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, I save them on the app as well. I think it's called Keto Cook. And
Keto
it's
Cook.
like 98% keto recipes.
See,
I have
I
a few
want the
non-ones.
carbs, but I want the protein.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like low. it's also like low sugar or sugar.
Hello,
Who are you
everyone.
smiling at?
Smiling at our audience that's going to soon
Hello.
watch this.
We have a live audience today.
No, we don't.
Dang. Maybe it's all the ghosts.
I think it's the freaking diet that you have us on, this freaking 75 hard.
Yeah.
It's actually 74 days because 75 is on Christmas Eve. And I know we ain't sticking to it on
That's
Christmas
true.
Eve.
How many days are we in? 2?
We are on day 3.
I'm over here
Three
drinking
days.
Coke Zero,
I
dude.
still need like 2,000 more steps today.
2,000 more steps?
I overexceeded my steps
and
already.
another 32 ounce. I should probably be drinking this instead of the Coke Zero, but
I walked a lot today. Think I'm
Yeah?
all right. Yeah. 10 hours.
I didn't walk that much today. I walked at the gym. I only went
Nice.
to the gym to walk.
Dude, taking Viagra for 75 days
What?
is going to be rough.
That's right.
75 hard, right?
Stop.
Could you just imagine, dude?
75 hard,
Oh my
lasting longer than 4 hours.
Dude, yeah. Got those blue chews every day, dude.
Stop it.
Knocking things over. Oh, man.
Call your doctor.
I hope my parents aren't listening to this one.
We're not a sponsor, by the way.
No.
Sorry, I had to.
That's okay.
Guys, you know what? Can we do, let's clap in.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys want to clap in?
Oh, Brooke, why don't you clap us in this time?
Oh, Brooke.
Yeah. What? That's not. No.
Actually, you just lost your privileges.
I'm a really good clapper.
Can you clap with one hand? Good job. Here we go. One hand clap right there.
Well, you wanna figure out some way to clap us in?
Did you say
Yeah.
finger out?
I said figure out.
Bro, get your mind out of the gutter so we can start.
Okay, sorry. Out of the gutter. All right, here we go.
It's okay. I forgive you.
Slap it to me, baby. Let's go.
Okay.
We have to do it together.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Wow.
That was
Excellent.
really good.
Excellent.
The element of surprise.
Also, wavelengths. Just
Maybe
Again.
it's my new thing. Every time I just make it go crazy on the microphone. Wow, this is crazy.
while you talk like Dexter.
Yeah.
No, that's from Hawkeye. When Yelena, she goes, "Wow, this is crazy."
Oh, and then she goes, why you land like this? You put knee on the ground and your hair go like this.
I thought that was Black
"That's on
Widow.
it's
Black
Black Widow,
Widow."
sorry.
Okay. I haven't seen Hawkeye. I didn't even know she
I'm
was in
eating
it.
dinner with
Oh,
the
way
enemy.
to spoil it for Jeremy.
Nice. Between you and Grace, you're just spoiling the whole show.
Jeremy, you've had almost a whole freaking year to watch that
I'm
show.
not mad. I still might never watch it.
Man.
It's actually really good. I think about it actually quite often, and I want to watch it again. I know it's crazy, but I really like Florence Pugh and
Pew, pew, pew.
what's her name?
Come on.
But I don't know. You better think about it.
Come on.
I just
You get no hints.
Too late.
what's her name?
The Filipino. Just say the Filipino.
No, I can't say that I'm white.
Next.
But you're married
She's
to them.
half though.
She's half.
She's half
yeah.
white. What's her name? Wait, don't tell me.
We don't have time for this, lady.
This isn't trivia podcast.
Yeah, what is
What
it?
is
This
it?
isn't
What's her name?
21
I'm not going to tell you.
questions.
You don't remember.
I do remember. I'm not going to tell you.
Drop it in the comments if you remember.
Yeah, if you know her name.
She plays
And
Kate
then
Bishop.
you should tell Brooke,
I follow her on Instagram.
you don't remember.
Yeah.
What's her first name?
Laugh in her face in the comments.
Anyways,
What's her last name?
we are in still
It's
in
gonna
October.
Bother me.
I hope it bothers you throughout the whole
We are in
freaking
the thick of
podcast.
October. About
Into the thick of
halfway
it?
through.
Guys,
Ugh.
I think what's today's date? The 11th, right?
No.
12th.
Or the 12th.
It's the 12th.
Oh yeah, 12th. I am 12 days into 31 days of horror movies.
Yeah. Yep.
And wow.
What's the last one you watched?
Today I watched the movie Slither. If you've never seen
that one.
Slither, it's a really weird sci-fi horror movie directed by James Gunn. And I looked at Brooke
wow.
because she just dissed another really good sci-fi horror movie called The Thing in the last episode.
You will live.
What do you mean?
You will live in.
I like
infamy
sci-fi.
Slither.
I just
your-
didn't like The Thing.
for your disrespect, for your insolence.
Well, guess what? You guys can still respect my opinion.
She said, respect my authority.
You guys will still respect my authority.
I don't know what that's from.
You guys haven't seen Slither?
Don't laugh at me, Jeremy.
I like that. We laugh at you because you don't.
Yeah. Guys, Brooke doesn't know where that's from because one, she was homeschooled.
I was only homeschooled like 2.5 years.
She was also pretty sheltered.
I was sheltered.
Almost to the point of being Amish.
I wish I was Amish. I am Dutch. They speak Dutch.
Yeah,
You
she
do like
did.
Amish things.
I
Yeah.
am really am drawn to the Amish culture.
She's
I like
cottage
it.
core.
Cottage core.
Yeah.
Farmhouse.
Yeah.
Old timey.
If you don't know what cottage core is, that is actually Amish hardcore music. Cottage core.
Cottage core.
Amish core.
Yeah.
Amish core music.
With the butter churner. Oh, sorry.
Gross.
That actually did not look good. Sorry, guys. I didn't think about that one.
Canceled.
I didn't think about that.
Do it again.
Nope. I won't do it again.
Anyways,
Good
so
Lord.
12. Day 12.
Day
of,
12, Slither.
31 days.
Yesterday-
You are third way through.
I'm a third of the way through. Yesterday I watched Krampus. I had to
Oh, yeah.
I had to change up the horror vibes, you know, so
Christmas horror.
Christmas horror. Today was sci-fi horror.
Right.
Made by James Gunn. It's called Slither. It's kind of quirky. It's got Nathan Fillion in it from was it Firefly?
Yeah. Bunch of stuff.
And James Gunn tends to go with like the same actors in his movies. So it's got what's his name? The guy that plays Yondu in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Michael
He likes who
Rooker.
he works with.
Yeah, Michael Rooker.
Michael
Rooker. Yeah, he tends to use the same guys, but it's about an asteroid that falls that hits Earth, and it's in this like small town, and it is like these weird alien slugs. It's pretty gross.
Slither. Okay.
If you want to watch something quirky and funny, watch Slither. And so, day 12.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm stoked because Friday, on day 14, I get to watch a new Halloween movie.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad was like, we saw Barbarian. He and I recently. And the new Halloween trailer rolled. And my dad was just laughing and joking about how those movies never end.
Yeah.
Like, they never end. There's always another one.
Well,
It's,
this time it's going to end.
Yeah, and it's so funny because then the title, slide rolls for it, and it's Halloween Ends. And my dad was like, yeah, right. he looked
They'll
over
think
me
of
and
a reason to bring
and
it
he's like,
back.
yeah, right.
They'll bring it back in 30 years.
and he's like, and it's still Jamie Lee Curtis? She's still making these movies?
Your dad's not wrong because in H2O, Halloween H2O,
H2O, like the mermaid show?
not Nar.
Narclear.
H2O.
Narclear.
Yeah. Yes, Brooke. Yes, Brooke.
yeah.
Halloween H2O. Michael Myers in the ocean with the mermaids.
Could you
Yes.
imagine that?
Yeah.
So there's Leprechaun in space, Jason X,
Yeah.
and then Halloween H2O.
Yep.
Michael Myers.
sure.
Michael Myers goes to Atlantis. Could you imagine?
No one
Missed
is safe.
opportunity.
Not even the mermaids.
man.
I
Not even
reserve
the
that.
mermaids.
That is going to be my secondary movie pitch. I'm going to
Yeah.
put this one in a little corner.
There-
I'm the one who brought it up. So
Oh,
maybe
you
it's
did?
my movie pitch.
Oh, is it? Highly doubtful. Highly
let's,
doubtful.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be so funny.
Oh man. But I was gonna say in Halloween H2O that has nothing to do with mermaids.
What is
Yeah.
it?
Jamie Lee Curtis. So Halloween H2O is one of the many sequels to the first Halloween
Okay.
movie, and it takes place 20 years from the first movie. Jamie Lee Curtis has a son, and Michael Myers is chasing after them, and at the end of the movie, spoiler alert if you haven't watched it. If you haven't watched it, sorry. It's been out for like 20 years.
I haven't watched it.
So Jamie Lee Curtis and Michael Myers are in there's like a car accident, and
Okay.
Michael Myers is in a van, and the van flips, it goes down the hill. Michael Myers gets thrown out of the car and gets trapped between a fallen tree, I think, or a rock. I can't remember what it
Okay.
is, and the car, I think.
Yeah.
And Jamie Lee Curtis walks down, and she's got an axe in her hand, and Michael Myers is like, it kind of looks like a plead for help. Chops his head off.
Wow. Okay.
He didn't
And that
die
was
then?
supposed to be the end of the movie. And then Halloween Resurrection came up.
Oh,
and
gosh.
and guess who was in that movie? Busta Rhymes.
Oh man.
Busta Rhymes. He's, break your neck. You
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot. Brick doesn't know that song. Busta Rhymes is in it.
Yeah.
And it takes place in Michael Myers' house. And it's like, it was around this time where people were doing like there were shows about people going into haunted houses and everything, and it was like when those kind of shows were super popular. But in the beginning of Halloween Resurrection, you come to find out that Michael Myers actually survived that because that wasn't actually Michael Myers.
What?
So he, there was a paramedic that showed up to the scene at the end of Halloween H2O.
Okay.
Your Brooks probably like, how the crap do you remember all this?
Tony has a photogenic
did.
memory when it
I
comes
remember
to movies.
everything.
Dude.
So Michael Myers pretty much destroys the paramedic's vocal cords
Oh.
and tapes his mouth and puts his mask on and throws this guy into the ambulance. And Michael Myers gets away with his face showing. No one really knows what he looks like.
Right.
And so he gets away. So in the beginning of Halloween Resurrection, he goes to visit Laurie Strode, who is Jamie Lee Curtis, who is now crazy because turns out she didn't really chop off Michael Myers' head. She chopped off an
murdered an
innocent
innocent,
bystanders. And so now she's in an insane asylum. She goes to visit.
Interesting.
He goes to visit her and pretty much kills her, stabs her, and she drops off of the building.
Huh.
So it never ends.
Yeah, it never ends.
Never ends.
Never
yeah.
ends.
It's never ending story.
I'd appreciate it if you sang that on key.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. I love you so much.
Why don't you get off your high horse? You sit in your tower.
Where do you get off?
I'm just kidding.
Brooks the singer. I'm not. I'm the. I like to think I play
I
guitar.
was just joking.
I know. We'll
Okay.
talk about this later.
Oh.
This is a safe place, you guys.
No, we learned last week that it's not a safe place. They don't respect my opinion.
Word singing. Guys, Jeremy and I quote Tenacious D a lot. So if you guys don't understand what we're saying, it's from Tenacious D's first album.
First album. All the monologues are really funny.
I think
Like
they're funny
inward
too.
singing.
I'd like to order 6 chicken nuggets and just throw 2 away.
Take the two.
Take the 2,
Throw them
throw them in
away.
the trash can. So Jeremy kind of hinted at what we're going to try to do today. We love talking about movies, and right now we're in the peak of horror season.
In the thick of it.
We're in October.
Tony's
and
favorite.
My favorite.
My not favorite.
My not favorite.
We should go to marriage counseling after this episode.
Bum, bum, bum.
So we wanted to just try to. I don't appreciate you right now, lady.
What do you mean? You were mean to me first.
We are going to try to pitch our very own horror movies today. And if you guys are, if you're listening and you happen to be some big movie producer, please don't steal our ideas. Just come talk to us. We'd love to help you with it.
I'll give it to you for cheap.
Steal my terrible ideas.
But also, we're pretty much not taking this seriously. So if you are watching this and you're like, wow, that's a crappy movie.
Probably
Is, yeah.
But you can also kick rocks. You
Yeah.
think my movie's crappy.
Kick rocks.
Even if it is.
Yeah.
Kick rocks
You know
and
what?
hump tulips.
Nothing is going to be
And what tulips?
hump tulips. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know about that?
That's the Dutch flower.
Okay.
Oh.
It's also a place in Washington, I found out.
Oh, nice.
Or something like that. Whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, if you think it's a crappy movie, sucks for you, you know?
We
Nothing can be as crappy as Don't Worry, Darling or Bridgerton. I'm just saying.
I
like those.
I enjoyed both of them. I enjoyed both of them.
Brooke tends to like the sucky movies, so.
You like The Thing, which is a sucky movie.
Are we going to go there?
Wow.
Anyways.
I think what we should do, we should pitch our ideas and then we should film our own version of our ideas.
Film our own versions.
Great. That's good.
Yikes.
Should we reenact them?
That's going to be a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
We should pitch them and then the other two have to reenact it.
Who wants to go first?
Not me.
I can go first.
Go
I'll
for it.
first.
All right,
I'll
Jeremy,
So
start us off.
Besides the they call it a soft pilot, a backdoor pilot that I just pitched for Halloween in Atlantis. Michael Myers Goes to Atlantis.
Halloween H2O.
Halloween H2O, which No Mermaid is Safe is the tagline for. So that's just a backdoor pilot. I just pitched that one. That's already one.
He stole
in
it
the
from
bank.
me.
No mermaid is safe.
Yeah. So that's what I'm thinking. Anyway, that's not the one I was thinking of, but that's now in my back pocket for later.
Not worried about producers stealing my ideas. My closest friends.
Your ideas.
Frenemies.
Really interesting about that. Okay, anyway. So here's my idea. Okay. I once pitched this to you guys, or maybe it was just Tony, a long time ago. It was years ago. We had a really novel conversation about this exact subject. And so my idea is it takes place. It could take place in the 90s, early 2000s, and it is going to be about a janitor.
Okay.
It is going to be about a janitor at a college campus, and the college campus kids are freaking turds. They suck. They're total punks. They're total monsters. And this poor janitor works day in, day out, night after night, cleaning up after these punk kids, okay? Some of them are jocks. Some of them are, I don't know, like just regular spoiled rich kids, you know? And they drink and then they abuse him, right? And so one night they take it too far. And they end up in their abusal. It gets to abusal. Is that a word?
Abusal?
In their abusing,
Okay.
they end up taking a prank on poor janitor too far.
Aw.
And they kill him.
No.
They kill the janitor on accident.
That's sad.
And they try and cover it up.
Ooh.
They try and get rid of him. They
I'm
try and get
I'm
rid of
getting
the
some
body.
I Know What You Did Last Summer vibes from this.
Yeah. And
I like
this janitor, he didn't die. By the sheer willpower, he ends up surviving the accidental kill, but they all think he's dead now. So he goes away for a while. He regains his strength, okay? And he's fueled by rage and vengeance. And vengeance will be his. And so he comes back to the college campus just when the kids are graduating is what I'm thinking. Or maybe he finds them later after they've graduated. Maybe this is a big time jump. I don't know. I haven't worked out the details yet. Okay, it's a pitch. But but here's what I'm thinking. He comes back with a vengeance. And what does he do? He uses the tools of the trade. You know, because Michael Myers, he has his big knife. Jason Voorhees has the machete. Freddy Krueger has his claw hands. And what will the avenging undead janitor use? Tools of the trade, janitorial tools to kill his victims.
Just a bunch of bleach.
So bleach. Oh, dude, you can get really creative with these
you
kills because there's a whole janitor closet full of stuff that he can kill you with, and he will.
Wow.
Okay. And so that is the horror movie. I think it's gonna be like a B movie. It's gonna have some obvious comedy in it, and the kills are gonna get really super out there. Like maybe someone will like slip on bleach and then burn half their face off, you know, or something like that.
Whoa.
You know, like maybe he'll set it up where they fall down the stairs or something.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, there's all kinds of different tools that he could.
You
use.
know what I can imagine? Like someone's running and they slip on a slippery floor and somehow their head lands in the janitor bucket that he puts the mop in.
Yeah.
And just walks up. And you know how janitors squeeze the mop? And then he picks the dude up by the legs and uses their body like a mop.
Yeah.
Ew.
I like that.
That's
That's very B-rated.
And so the title of the movie.
The
title of the movie is called Maintenance.
Ooh.
And the tagline is Cleaning House.
My God.
Oh man, Jeremy went super far with this. I did not think of a tagline.
Oh yeah, baby.
Jeremy had years to think about this movie.
Next summer, someone is cleaning house.
5 teenage friends.
5 teenage friends take a prank too far.
Oh my gosh.
Now, the mistakes have come back to haunt them. See, that's what I'm thinking for.
I like that.
That's my pitch. That's my B movie, B horror movie. It's called Maintenance. And that's what I got.
Wow.
Let me
Good
know what you
job,
think.
That's a
Jeremy.
good one, dude.
Jeremy should have went last.
Dang, yeah. That's a good one. You came up with the tagline and everything, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah. I sort of winged that tagline right now.
Perfect.
But,
Cleaning
but
house.
the title I
The more you
had
talk
been
about
thinking
it,
about,
the more it just...
That's how it goes.
flows.
I'm a verbal processor.
Why are you doing this? I'm just cleaning house. Could you imagine? That's
Oh
so
my
cool.
gosh. I'm just cleaning house.
Snaps the broomstick.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, so much. I mean, really, the
Can it be a horror
possibilities are
comedy?
endless. It could be.
Who would you cast as the janitor?
Oh man, now that I really didn't think about at all. It would have to be someone who is a little bit older, or could appear to be a little bit older. You know what I'm saying?
Who I was picturing?
Will Ferrell.
No.
That's
be
too comedy
funny.
on the horror comedy side.
Okay.
Am I taking crazy pills? You know who I saw when you were just describing the movie? The guy who played the Hound.
Yes, I could definitely see him. He is sort of like the archetype that I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Someone who is just because that's the Hound, right? That's
He
pretty
can
much
even
him.
Misunderstood.
He could even
Yeah.
come back and still have the burn face.
Yeah, that would be really funny. They could have the burn face. I haven't worked out all the details. Like, how are they going to accidentally kill him? Not exactly sure. What's the prank that goes too far? Not exactly sure. Those are the details. But I have the bones.
Dang.
The bones of the movie.
I like it.
You know,
I'd
are
watch
there.
it.
Oh,
Dang.
good. I'm glad. Yeah,
She's lying. She
probably-
doesn't like horror movies.
Probably pop up on Redbox.
I'd watch Jeremy's horror
Red
movie.
box.
Yeah, you'd probably see it on Redbox one
Bro,
day.
we gotta go get this movie called
You know,
Maintenance.
Some stoner kid walks
Yeah.
up at 2 a.m. What is this? What is this, bro? We gotta check this out. Yeah,
Standing outside of a CVS because there's a Red Box machine there.
it's like the only
It's
place
all
that still has a red
sketch,
box.
yeah.
It's like got graffiti all over it.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
exactly what Red Boxes look like. I
That's what
remember
they all
in
look
Long
like.
Beach, the only Red Box was outside of the CVS in a sketch area.
Yeah,
And I'd be out there with my debit card like, hurry up.
yeah. You could Redbox video games too. I used to do that.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's my pitch.
Do you want to go or do you want me to go?
I'll go because yours is probably way better than mine.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
We'll save the worst for the middle, right? Okay. I don't want to underestimate myself, but just kidding. It's probably not great.
Don't sell yourself short.
I know. So, mine takes place in a fairy tale land. And it's all happy and sunshine and rainbows. And there's this little boy who lives in this fairy tale land, but he's very secluded to himself. And all around him, there are fairies and little woodland animals. And what other mythical creatures are there?
Centaurs.
Centaurs.
Yeah, centaurs.
Yes.
Mr. Tumnuses.
Mr. Tumnuses. Talking woodland animals. They're all over the place, okay? This little boy has secret powers. That's why he keeps to himself. Okay?
All right. Okay.
Yes. I'm trying to process this in my head.
Okay.
He has secret powers that nobody knows about. Nobody knows about it. But he... where am I going with this?
I don't know. Where are you going with this? Little boy, woods, talking animals,
I'll tell you
fairies,
this. So
centaurs,
far,
powers.
this has 0 horror elements.
Yeah.
This does not sound like a horror movie, so maybe pivot in the direction where things get,
Okay.
That's my 2 cents. You just said
No,
it.
no. Is it like, because right now I got like all sunshine and butterflies and
Yeah.
everything. Okay.
Which,
Yeah.
hey, great
That's how it
setup.
starts.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, please.
Yes. So then somebody decides to mess with his little makeshift house he has for himself.
Okay.
And he gets angry. Okay?
All right.
He gets angry, and then, so his powers, he can control the fairies with his mind.
Okay. Quick question.
Yeah.
Is there an obligatory naked woman in this?
There are no naked women in my fairy tale
but-
land.
It does take place in the woods.
Yes. Obligatory naked fairies.
Obligatory naked fairies.
Maybe the fairies are naked. This is rated R.
Yeah.
Rated R fantasy.
Well, I guess it's rated R because
Rated
it's
R
horror,
fantasy
right?
horror, yeah.
So then he goes off to search for whoever this was, right? But he decides he's going to destroy everyone in his way with his superpowers,
Okay.
right? And I don't know what his superpowers are per
You
se.
just said he can control the
control
fairies.
fairies, but I
Okay.
don't know what he says or does in order
Does he
to
do
control
like an
them.
11 thing where it's just like,
Maybe.
And the fairies
And the
actually...
fairies' wings turn into blades that's
Nice.
thin.
Nice.
So then they
I like
cut
that.
right through you.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
Slaughter people
With the
with a
fairies.
fairy wing.
all
When he
right.
wields them.
Yeah.
He wields
So
the
it's
fairies.
like that movie Willard with the rats.
that one.
Have you ever seen that?
Oh,
But with fairies.
fairies. Okay. I kind of
Alright.
like it.
Yeah.
Like
And
it
so
so
he's
far.
just massacring everyone in his way.
So
Because he's angry. Because
He's angry.
can I bring up a point?
Yeah. Okay.
What if
Make it better.
the person he's going after is running and notices that he's using fairies, turns around and goes, I don't believe in fairies. They all
could
disappear.
Be like the
Like that Peter Pan movie.
yeah, like the climax of the movie.
Yeah.
Or maybe not the climax, but like the tension. He tries to kill them with fairies, and then he says, "I don't believe in fairies."
It's like that. It's like a Neo moment. You know
Yeah.
when Agent Smith
Yeah.
shoots the bullets.
Could we get
Fairies are right here. Just, I don't believe in fairies.
Well, and see, yeah.
Could we
and
get
that's good.
copyrighted though, since it was already used? I do believe in fairies. I do.
Probably. Just.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
For my pitch,
can't be
we'll use
copyrighted
it.
if you go. I don't believe in fairies.
Yeah, well, you can't. What, you can copyright that. You can't
Yeah.
get hit with.
Who would play the boy?
Are there any good boy
Tom
actors
Holland.
Right now? No, Tom Holland's too old. This has to be a little boy,
Okay.
like
Well,
12
I
years
don't really
old.
keep track of the 12-year-old actors in Hollywood right now. Just I don't.
if this movie came out in the 90s, Jonathan Taylor Thomas from
Yeah.
from Home Improvement.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I don't know who that is.
You can get
Or
one of the Stranger Thing kids. I mean, they're probably too old now too.
yeah,
They're too old.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt when he was young from Angels in the Outfield.
Yes.
Maybe.
That's good.
Okay.
Maybe.
I
But
like
now,
that.
but if we were to pitch it now, who would we choose? What have I
I don't
seen?
know. Well, I feel like more importantly is who do you get to play the evil guy who's upset about his house?
That's the boy, right?
The boy is the one who's upset about his house.
Yeah, who plays the
so
boy?
it's the killer is a boy.
The
Yeah.
killer's a boy.
Well, that's kind of unique.
He's young.
Yeah. That's good.
And he knows he's deathly. Lethal.
Right.
So he keeps to himself. And once he's bothered, you're
That's
done.
it.
You're done for.
You done, son.
Okay.
Dunzo Washington.
I like it. What and what's the title?
What's the title?
Fairy boy.
I don't think we can call the movie Fairy Boy.
I think you will get canceled for that. I think they will cancel you for that.
that movie will get canceled
You're not going to be able to
so
make that movie.
fast. You can't call that movie Fairy Boy.
Nice try. Come again.
I didn't realize what I said until I said it. I'm crying. That's
Oh no.
Wow. Well, you know what? Put a pin in that. Put a pin in that for later.
Let me
Jeremy,
think
you remember
about-
when we were watching Barbarian and we saw that movie, the trailer for the movie? What's it called? Oh yeah, Fairy Boy. What
Yeah.
happened to that
Fairy
movie?
boy. Yeah, dude. It looks terrifying.
Yeah. Let me look it up on IMDb real quick.
Yeah.
Turns out it was canceled before it even had a chance of coming out. Oh man.
It's in production hell.
There's my makeup all over my face.
No, you're fine.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I didn't think about what I said. I don't know. Let
good.
me
good one.
think about it.
That's all right. We can
It's all right.
come back to it.
Yeah.
Blade wings.
Blade wings.
No, that's
I
that's
like
too
Fairy
obvious.
Boy better.
I'm sorry.
Blade Wings
I'm
sounds
so
like
sorry.
Blade Wings sounds like Vin
No, I-
Diesel would be playing Little Boy.
I feel
Yeah.
like Blade Wing would ruin the premise of the movie because
Yeah.
you're not supposed to know until later. Oh gosh, I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
man. It's okay. It's okay.
I don't know what it's gonna be called. Fairies in the outfield.
Fairies, no.
That's okay. It's okay.
The tagline: "Believe in fairies, you will."
Believe in fairies
Believe in
or
fairies,
die.
question mark.
You will.
You will. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say believe in fairies or die, but that's better. That's better. Believe in fairies.
Lethal
You will.
wings.
Lethal. No, that sounds like
Sounds like Lethal
a
Weapon.
sequel to Lethal Weapon, just a fantasy version.
I don't know.
It's okay. Don't worry.
Sorry.
Don't worry about
I'm
it.
not
It's,
actually crying. I'm just laughing, crying.
it's okay.
Well, Tony, why
All
don't
right.
you bring us home?
All right. I'm gonna try.
Tell us your
Why don't you-
better
why don't you
idea.
bring
I've had this idea stuck in my head for the longest time, and it's
Okay.
gonna be a B-rated horror movie.
Mine's probably B-rated like you guys'.
All right. So it starts off with a girl who gets into what are they called? Tarot cards. All right, but while she's going through all that stuff, she it has like the death card, right? There's like a death card.
Yeah,
when
I
she
think
pulls
so.
up the death card, she paper cuts herself on accident with the card,
Okay.
which summons an evil entity that kind of looks like it almost looks like the Time Cop guy. That's what I'm seeing. No, not Time Cop, Time Crimes guy.
Oh, okay.
So he's like
Oh,
he's got a trench coat on, bandages all over the place. And so what he does is he kills you slowly, but not just in any ordinary way. Like your soul doesn't get sucked out. He paper cuts you.
wow. Death by 1,000 paper cuts.
But it's slow. So like I like with your movie. I haven't decided on on
Sure. The
like
details.
the details, but like people get possessed because like this card paper cuts them, and so throughout the week they start getting like paper cuts, and they're like, "What the heck?" Like one person is like licking their envelope, slice on the web,
On the web.
slice on the web. Oh, right here.
On the tongue.
Could you imagine that? They're just like,
The corner. Oh.
Yeah.
you know.
Oh my gosh.
And
That's pretty
then
good.
that's how it starts. And then they start hearing like whispers. They're like, "What the heck is going on? What is that?" Paper cut. Probably not paper cut. You know. Paper cut.
Yes.
So like the cuts start to get bigger
They start
and
to
bigger
get nastier.
and
Maybe.
nastier.
Oh yeah.
And kind of like a ring kind of a thing, like on the seventh day, you know, is your last day. He appears to you,
Oh no.
and you kind of like, it's like a Hellraiser thing, like these chains will pop up, and he just stands there and laughs at you, and he takes his bandages off. You see his regular face, and out of his mouth come a whole bunch of freaking papers.
Oh no.
Paper cut to death.
Paper cut to death.
Oh my.
Death by 1,000
gosh.
paper cuts.
That sounds like a horrible way to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Slicing every bit of your
Paper cuts
body.
are the worst.
Dude,
Everybody.
paper cuts.
Dang. That sounds pretty good. I can visualize the bad guy. I can visualize the
Right?
Is he
Right.
like a demon or
It's like a demon man.
maybe like
yeah.
an undead soul? Maybe the first, like, I envision it in my head when you were telling it, like when they first cut, it's actually
Our dogs are chirping at
when they
us.
first
can
cut their
hear us,
finger
that's
on the
good.
tarot card. The guy was trapped in the tarot card.
Ooh, yeah.
And that was actually
Yeah.
that was accidentally a blood sacrifice.
Mm.
And it sets off the whole chain of events. That's what
Dude.
that's what I would.
That's a good idea.
That's my
Dude.
2 cents.
Could you imagine, like, someone's running from him and he's like launching like paper at him,
Yeah.
and they're in like a factory, and they're like on the second floor of the factory, and he just like launches a piece of paper at their Achilles ankle,
Oh my.
and then falls over a railing, got paper cuts all over the body, into a big thing of salt.
Yes.
Or lemon,
Ow.
or it's a lemonade
Lemon.
factory. They fall
Yeah.
in a lemonade.
That would be horrible.
Oh man.
And there'd be some really great scenes where you could have maybe the guy appears and you don't see him completely kill the person, and then later they discover the body, and you could have some really shocking moments where they discover
Yeah.
the body, and it's like different kinds of mangled cuts or something
Yeah.
like that, you know, or
Ooh.
whatever.
Wow. There's like construction paper stuck in there.
Yeah, like that's what I'm thinking. Like some kind of there's papers like stuck. in
I
there.
always imagine like this movie will venture like kind of like be on the line of like Saw movies where it's like kind of torture-y.
Yeah.
But it's not exactly there. But it's the visuals are there.
Right.
Like when someone gets paper cut, it's a close up of the paper cut and you see it go into the skin, you know?
Well, dang, that would be
Yeah.
brutal.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I've thought about a couple, like 2 names
Okay.
for it. I don't know why the name Paper Tigers came out. I think at one point I like thought of him when he took off his mask. He'd look
Yeah.
like a tiger looking guy.
Okay. Well, that's perfect.
And then I also thought of what if this movie happened in the Philippines?
Yeah.
Wait for it.
Yeah.
Wait for it. Wait for it. It happened in the Philippines. And we just called it Manila for Manila folders.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's perfect.
Don't go over there.
That's perfect.
Stop
Manila. Oh, dude.
Don't go there. It's the Manila cutters.
Yes. That's really perfect.
Could you imagine
I
like
like that a
someone's
lot.
like going the wrong way
Yeah.
and then the friends are like, "Shh, hoy! The monster's over there. Don't go there."
That's perfect.
Sorry.
That was a perfect That was a perfect way to bring it home.
Right?
That was a great pitch. You
Yeah.
definitely go with that title. That's
Manila.
the best. Manila.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
It's just like the poster just says Manila.
Yeah.
It's super like you just see a whole bunch of Manila folders on there. You have no idea what the movie is about. No tagline too.
Wow. Yeah, you don't need a tagline. Nope.
Wow.
It's a wait and see. It's a wait and see kind of movie.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty good.
That was great. That was
I
great,
think-
Brooke. I think that your idea is fine.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
great. Fairy
Maybe
Boy,
I need to change the name.
Fairy Boy has legs.
I need
You know, it's got potential.
to change the name because I didn't realize what I said until I said it.
It's okay. That's all right.
It's all right.
Sometimes the
I
best things come
apologize.
from just, just spur of the moment things.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah, so
You
did
never
the
know.
tears.
You never know.
My laughing tears.
I think altogether our movies are better than Leprechaun in Space.
Yeah, I think so.
altogether or as individual movies.
Probably could be even like individual ideas. Probably could be even better than Freddy versus Jason.
Maybe.
Maybe not mine, but maybe mine. It could be scary.
So there's a lot of ways you could go with it.
I've always wanted to do like a scary movie that's like Mortal Kombat, but with all the horror movie villains. That'd be pretty cool.
Have them all fight?
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
have them all fight along the line of Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah.
but
like
Not
more-
corny, super serious.
Yeah, and more fighting. I mean, that was my big gripe with Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah.
They only fight at the end, really.
Yeah, the
They only
only
have one fight.
there's no last girl, there's
Yeah.
no, it's just the only other people that you see are in the beginning of introducing all of them,
Yeah.
and then they somehow get transported. There's one big villain that transport them all to Fight Island.
Fight Island.
Dude,
Murder Island.
Murder Island.
Murder.
There's our other scary
Murder
movie, dude.
Island.
Murder
It's a
Island.
face-off of horror movie villains.
Dude,
Perfect.
Murder Island.
Murder freaking
That one's for
Island.
free. That one's for
Guys.
you. That's for free.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Chucky?
Not that
Chucky
I had
versus
anything
Leprechaun.
To do with
Yeah, Chucky versus Leprechaun. Yeah.
Leprechaun.
it. Chucky versus
Oh,
Leprechaun.
it's me, just a
Love it.
leprechaun. Just a wee leprechaun. Chucky versus leprechaun. Freddy versus Jason
The rematch.
2.
Yes.
Yes.
And they will have the previous Bad Blood. Yeah.
Yeah. Leatherface versus Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Not Mike Myers. How funny would that be if Mike Myers? There's your comedy for that movie. There's your random Disney comedy for that movie.
Maybe at first, somehow they get the names wrong
Yeah.
when they summon the things, and it ends up being actual Mike Myers, and he's like, "Wait, what?"
Shoot, sorry.
That'd be funny.
Could you imagine? He just pops up on the island. He's like, "What am I doing
What
here?"
am I doing here?
And then right there, it's just Freddy Krueger, just like, "Oh," and he's like, "You're not Michael."
That's good. That's good. There's a lot of good ones.
Who else? You can have Ghostface versus the guy from I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Annabelle.
Annabelle. Oh, Annabelle versus Chucky versus Leprechaun.
Yeah.
Leprechaun.
Leprechaun.
The Shining Girls.
The Shining Girls.
The
The
twins.
twins.
Oh, the
Are
twins.
they horror people? I don't know if they're
The
just
twins
there
from
in
The
the
Shining
movie.
versus Fairy Boy.
Versus Fairy Boy. I like it. That's good.
Oh, I take back everything I said.
Multiverse confirmed.
Multiverse confirmed.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Take that to the bank. Don't steal our ideas, but hit us up. DM us
Yeah.
on our social medias. And why don't you give us a follow?
Give us a
Yeah.
follow.
If you're watching this, you
Subscribe.
haven't followed us or subscribed to us, what are you doing?
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
Like,
Yeah.
subscribe, do whatever, heart us, whatever, if you're
'cause
looking
we
on
know.
TikTok.
We know that,
Yeah.
that people will not follow us, but then they'll watch our videos.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Don't just watch.
Why are you playing with my emotions?
Subscribe. That is what
Play
I
with my
call.
heart.
That is what I call internet blue balls.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a coined term by Tony.
Internet blue balls. Don't just watch.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Don't be playing.
Subscribe to us on YouTube, Gab Addicts.
We still love you guys. Thank you for watching, though.
Follow us, subscribe to us on our podcast, whichever one you're watching or listening to.
It's on Apple, Spotify.
Probably anywhere else
Yeah.
that you might be listening to. And follow
Except
us
for
on
Google,
Instagram
except for
and
Google
TikTok.
Music. No one listens to Google Music, I think.
Oh, okay, no.
If you do, I'm sorry.
But yeah, follow us on TikTok and on Instagram at Gab Addicts. At GABADDICTS. And yeah, come hang out with us. We want to see you there with us.
Yeah.
We actually have a lot of fun getting to know who's watching and who's interacting with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets us excited.
Yeah.
Who's gonna clap us out?
I feel like if you clapped us in, you should clap us out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fairy boy on 3.
1, 2, 3. They're here.
Thanks for watching, guys.